Hi, I'm Alexis Davis, and I'm a social worker in the outpatient psychiatry department at Tufts. I'm here to talk to you today about managing being home full-time with kids. This is not meant to be homeschooling. You didn't research this, choose this, and have time to prepare and transition to this. This was something that we were all thrown into without much time to prepare. So go easy, set your expectations where you can keep them and be satisfied with where things are. One thing that is important for kids is to keep some sort of structure. That doesn't mean you have to wake kids up early or fit in 6 hours of school. It's going to look different for everybody. And maybe for you, that's you get to stay in your pajamas all day. For other people, it's going to be getting up, getting dressed, brushing your teeth and making your bed. It doesn't matter what you choose, just keep some sort of structure. So having some sort of expectations set, whatever they may be for your family, is fine. As for academics, I think it's best to plan for 1 to 2 hours a day for children in early elementary school, 2 to 3 for kids late elementary school or middle school, and maybe 3 to 4 for high school, although often in high school kids are a little bit more self-motivated and they can work more independently. And whether you're doing 1 to 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, take frequent breaks, right? Kids have these breaks in school, and it's important that they have breaks at home too. The school time doesn't need to be all one big chunk of time. If you can make some of the academic time fun, that's really helpful for kids and makes them less begrudging over having to sit down and do the work. So science experiments are fun, or maybe you're doing some math on computer games, or taking some virtual museum tours. Keep some of the academic stuff fun. The remainder of your day, or what would be the kids' school day, can be structured but not academic. So you can do art projects or learn an instrument or have dance parties. My kids are really into Michael Jackson lately, so we've been having a lot of Michael Jackson dance parties. Cook together or take nature walks. It's really, really critical for all of us to be getting outside and getting some fresh air, with social distancing, of course. But so that's a nice way to do that with your kids. The other thing that might be really helpful to you is to schedule time for chores. So kids, of course, will grouse if you try to make an hour a day of cleaning the house, but it's a great time to train kids for chores that they may not be otherwise able to do on their own and need the time of you scaffolding teaching them that. So kids going off to college that don't know how to do laundry could have learned much earlier, but it always feels to parents like there's just not the time to teach them. So maybe you teach them how to do laundry, how to sort laundry, how to fold laundry, or maybe you're teaching them how to load the dishwasher properly. Take the time, it'll make your life easier as well because it'll be getting some help from them around the house. It's really important too for kids to leave time for free play. They need it, and you probably need the break as well. So that's all about your kids, but when are you supposed to get anything done? Remember that many of us are in the same situation, and none of our managers are expecting a full productivity from us at this time. We're in the middle of a global pandemic, and there's no better excuse to be less productive than this. So what can you do? Maybe you use the time where your kids are on a computer doing a math assignment to catch up on email. And also, if you're asking your kids to help out around the house and expecting them to help out around the house, maybe that leaves you with less to do, and you're better able to use their free play time as a time for you to get a chunk of work done. The other thing is, if you run them ragged during the day, maybe you can put them to bed a few minutes earlier because they're tired, and then that gives you some time to work after they go to bed. There's still a very good possibility that you'll be up late catching up on work, but try really hard not to let time get away from you. You need sleep to keep up your immune system, and that's more important now than ever. So it's important to shut down the work and get a reasonable night's sleep. Speaking of sleep, what else do you do to take care of yourself? It's critical to make time for that, whether it's going for a run, which I personally hate, or taking an extra long shower, or doing a Zoom happy hour with friends. Make the time. It's so important. And what a valuable lesson for your kids to see you doing that for yourself. Then they'll take care of themselves too. That's super important. So take care of yourselves. Be well. See you when we get back to work.